everybody, my name's Rennze and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Now I'm going to be showing off a couple of carpet designs that I've created that you can use for your Minecraft base. Now we all know the very basic, very simple, just solid color carpets, and these can look very good depending on what you're planning on doing. There's also, the checkered pattern and even plaid if you're at a big enough scale to do that. But if you want some really in-depth carpet designs, then you should try these out. So starting off, we have the dragon, which is quite simple. It's simply a dragon head, from End Cities. The wings are just simple gray and light gray carpets. The body of the dragon is made of black wool blocks, which are, in the ground. And this is so you can put the buttons on it that replicate the dragon scales that are found on the actual Ender Dragon. I find this would be quite good in more medieval style bases, or bases where you have some sort of castle. Or if you just want to have a little memento of your victory of the Ender Dragon, it could just be in any old base. This next carpet would probably be really good if you have some sort of aquatic base, or, a little fish tank kind of like this. And it's just a fish. It doesn't really have much going on, it's just 3 colors. You could probably even shorten it to just 2 if you really wanted to. Unless you don't want it to have an eyeball, in which case you could just shorten it to 1 color. And honestly, this fish could be whatever color you desired. It could be any color. Instead of the yellow, you could have like pink. You could give it blush if you wanted. You could have this just as a gill. You could make it pink and purple. You can do whatever you want with this fish. You could have it multicolored like this. It's your playground. The colors can be whatever you want it to be, whatever would match your base better. That's all I have to say about this. It's just kind of a fish. This next carpet is very similar to the first one, which is, still over there, still vibing. And it is it's just a wither carpet. I'm not sure why you would want this. Wouldn't recommend using soul sand in place of the carpets, especially if you want to set it up a bit differently, like this. I just feel like this would be a bad idea. It also wouldn't look the best. But, I mean, if you, for whatever reason, want something at least a little similar, I don't know, do something like this. Let's remove those. Maybe something like that would look alright? I don't know. But, this is a thing that I have created for whatever reason. I'm very tempted to just spawn a wither. Let's go to the next one before I do that. This next carpet is very, very simple. It's just kind of like one of those regal, carpets that line a lot of, castle hallways. I'm really bad at explaining things. But, it's more just medieval kind of castle look. It can be however long you want it to be. There's no real limit on that. It can go forever. I don't know why you would want to do that, though. You could probably do it with command blocks. Would it really be that hard? Now I'm curious. I'm gonna do that. Alright. Keep in mind, I have no idea how command blocks work. It did nothing. Alright. Anyway, pretending that never happened. Yeah, this carpet is, this carpet is a carpet that you can do things with, and it looks very nice most of the time. I don't know how you would make it look bad. I'm sure somebody will find a way. So that this is a carpet you can use wherever you want. Yep. Moving on. This carpet is more based off the nether portal swirls. It also kind of looks like a lollipop, I guess, if you want to add a stick to it. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to add a stick to it, but now it's a lollipop. I don't know why you'd want to do that, though. Seems kind of silly, honestly. Now, how silly is that? Unless you were making, like, a candy-themed base. That sounds kind of cool, but, carpet, nether portal swirl, you could have it in some sort of portal room, just around. The swirl could be whatever color you want it to be. I don't have much else to say for it. You know, it's just what this is. You know, so sure, somebody could find a use for it. Moving on to the next one. The next one's a bit of an odd one compared to the rest of the carpets, which are, you know, made of carpet, obviously. But it's, you know, it's like a fluffy carpet, and fluffy carpets are always really nice. This one's, you know, just a red carpet, because coral only comes in so many colors. This one is used by the fire coral fan, and underneath it there are the red nether brick slabs, and to keep the color of the coral under it is just water source blocks. I'm sure you could use other colors of, you know, coral fans, because, you know, there are... Oh, that one doesn't quite work, does it? Yeah, the pink one works, the blue one, the yellow one. Not the pink one. Not the pink one, because I didn't use the fan. Aren't I intelligent? Also, that's not pink, that's purple. Very intelligent. But if you want to, like, make it look good with, like, a similar color underneath it, you could probably use colors like the crimson for the purple, you know, purple for the pink. Doesn't look awful, but there's not really a different color to use for it. Maybe the warped wood? Of course, the blue's a little shorter, it doesn't really go over like most of the others do, so I don't know if you'd actually want to do that one, but there are color options. You know, just find out what works for you and your base. This one's, you know, just an example of something you could do. Something similar, which is with this one. It's just a gray version used with the dead coral. You could use, you know, any of the dead coral fans. It doesn't really matter. Either way, they're kind of dead. And underneath it, I've just used the dead horn coral block because it looks kind of fluffy. You know, you don't need water under them because they're dead. It's just something similar with it. You could, of course, like if we go back over here, and we just block up, oh dear, just block up and make it, you know, dead. We could just, like, kill some of the coral, and, you know, have, like, a little pattern with that in there. Honestly, it's really up to you, what you want to do, what works with your base. But this is just, you know, a concept. So, you know, do what you want to do. Moving on to the next and last one. If I'm being completely honest, this last one doesn't exactly look quite how it's supposed to. It's meant to be a turtle. I tried to make it as small as possible, but honestly, it kind of looks like a man. But, you know, it's a green man with a very short torso. But it was meant to be a turtle. So, you know, for the shell, I tried to get it to look a bit different, so it's, you know, green carpets and moss carpet, since they're both dark green. And then for the head and fins, are they fins? They could be legs. They're both. I used lime green. This turtle it's a turtle. But, yeah, that's a turtle. I tried. Use it if you want, I guess. But yeah, these were all the designs. You know, that's everything. So, you know, I hope you enjoyed, and, thank you so much for watching. That will be all for today. Hopefully, I will see you all next week, if you would, you know, like to stick around for a little while. And I will see you all, possibly, in the next video. This is Rennze, signing out.